Hey guys, welcome to Homestead Love. So, I have these lovely potatoes that over half the bag sprouted. And so I decided that instead of having them go to waste, I would plant them because why not? So I picked up a bunch more potato bags. I got 5 of these and I have one more that I didn't use last time of the black style that I had last time. So, we're going to get these cut. We're going to let them dry down overnight. And then tomorrow, we'll get them planted. I've got a whole stove full of stuff here. And then I have my compost tea that I make throughout the winter. Some people have a compost bucket. Now, I do it a little differently. I take and I'll start with just a little bit of water. And I'll slowly just keep throwing in our kitchen waste. I do eggshells, coffee grounds, banana peels, any sort of food waste that's green beans, carrots, whatever, anything like that. Anything green goes in here. And it just will sit and ferment for months and months. Like, this is the one I started right away. So it's been in here for probably 8 months now. And if I open it up, it smells like baby poop. You can see all the eggshells. There's some tomatoes in there. Just lots of different type of stuff. But you see all the bubbles come up when I shake it like that. It's doing the fermenting thing. There's lots of living things in there that are going to be great for the garden. So what I'm going to do, because it's so chunky and stuff, I'll dump them all together. I will grind them up with my stick blender. I'll blend them up. Or I'll either throw them in my big blender or I'll use my stick blender on them. And then it'll all get combined in a 5-gallon bucket. And I'll use it throughout the summer for the garden to help fertilize. And then eggshells. I save eggshells. I grind them up. I throw them in a Ziploc bag. And when I plant my not potatoes. Potatoes are here. Tomatoes, when I get those in the ground tomorrow, I have to get these ground up. They're already dried out. But I have to get them ground up and added to the bag. And I'll put a scoop of that in each pot. And then next, I've got some orange extract going on here that is done. It's been in this jar for over a year. So I got to get that drained out into bottles, and then I'll take the orange peels. I'll add that to my compost. And then back here, I've got apple cider vinegar going. 2 jars of it. I need to combine them. I need to strain it out and combine them. But as you can see, these potatoes have a lot of things on them. So what I'm going to do is just grab a knife. I don't know which knife I want. Not that one. Okay. And then we'll just... And now I have 2 potato plants. I'm actually going to cut the rest of this one off as well. I'm going to let that dry up a bit. This one has one on either side, so I'm going to cut it the long ways. And I have 2 more. I am going to have more potatoes than I have bags, which is fine. We'll put extras in each one. That way I'm sure to get lots of potatoes. I think I said tomatoes again, didn't I? Put it in the comments if I did. Alright, and then, like I said, I'm going to actually try to turn most of these up so that they can dry out better. But you get the idea. We're just cutting the excess off, basically, because that's it. The rest of that's going to rot. So we don't want that in our pot with everything else. I mean, it'll be fine. It's just better to not have it in there. But each little eye will become a plant. So you got one here, you got one here. If you can figure out how to separate them, you can get two potato plants out of this one potato. So on average, if you look it up, you'll see that on average, each potato plant will produce around 10 pounds of potatoes. So, now that's not exact, it's not precise, not every plant is gonna produce 10 pounds of potatoes. So my goal is, if I can get multiple plants in the bag and the potatoes can still get to a semi-okay size, which honestly, I'm looking for the smaller potatoes because I have a plan for them and I want to not have to cut so many potatoes. And I know that's selfish of me, and you don't always get things the way you want them. So they'll probably get huge and I'll have to cut them all, which is fine. It is what it is. But yeah. Check in here on our nettle tea. You can see it's starting to green up. There's still bubbles, fermentation happening. I haven't peeked in the bucket, but I need to stir it, but I'm not going to do it right now because it's about to rain. Check out this rosemary going crazy. I have to find a place where I can put that where it's not going to take over literally everything. I also see over here, whoop, this little guy coming up. That is our sage. It's been raining for 3 days. 3 days of rain, and we needed it. But a lot has changed in the garden. So my potato is now over the top of the bag. It's really, really growing. I'm gonna have to add more soil in there soon. We've got beans coming up in our little garden here. And this watermelon joined us. And this little zucchini is just making it. I don't know how, but it's making it. And I'm glad. None of the squash have come up yet. I'm hoping they do. I don't know. But then we're going to walk over here. Within the next couple of days, I'm going to get all the tomatoes planted in the beds. But cucumbers are looking fantastic over there. They're all kind of bouncing back. Some of them are starting to stand up. They're all shooting their third leaf. They're looking happy. Our dill's doing good there. We got these peppers. They're looking okay. They're not happy. They have kind of stalled out a little bit. It's too cold for them. They don't like that. These paste tomatoes are looking pretty fantastic. They're shooting extra leaves. They're doing okay. I'm happy with them. And then also, we've got beans coming up in here. And these onions. These onions are they're just killing it. They look awesome. I'm really excited. First time ever growing onions, and to me they look really good. I don't know. I need to look these up though and see if I need to do any special care instructions, if I need to trim the tops off to give the bulbs more chance of getting bigger, or what I need to do. So, and I want to know if I can, if you know, leave me a comment below, but if I can trim these off. And I know I can eat them, but I want to know if I can trim them off, or if it's going to damage the plant process if I do that. I think I probably have to wait till they flower. It'd be my guess, but I don't know. So yeah, if you know that, leave me a comment below. That's all I got for now. See you guys in a couple days, or whenever I pick up the phone next.